Welcome to the Diary of an Accidental Alchemist. These are echoes from my inner world, sacred reflections given to me by my higher self, and transmissions of love to my soul family. And this message right here is urgent. If you've been working with that decree to release shame and guilt, if you have reclaimed your power, especially around this eclipse, then this message is for you. You didn't land here by accident. This video found its way into your feed because your higher self made it so. It's because you've already made some seriously powerful energetic shifts, my friends. Whether it was through someone else's healing work, your own meditations, or a ritual that you threw together on instinct. And now your body is responding. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 key reflections that are going to help you understand what is happening in your physical body as you heal. Beginning by defining what a healing reaction actually is and why you don't need to be afraid of it. Then I'll dive into the physical shifts you may notice now that you have released shame, transmuted guilt, and you're reclaiming your power. Finally, I'll give you some tools that are going to help support your body through this transformation so that you don't accidentally shut it all down and fall back into those old patterns. Because this is what it looks like when the soul breaks free. This is what happens when you actually do something with that sacred pause between knowing and becoming. You heal yourself. This message is part of your message. This video is your mirror, so don't scroll away. If you made it this far, trust me, you want to hear the rest, because what I'm about to share with you is going to set off a chain reaction of light bulb moments in your body, mind, and soul. I'm here to give you the information. What you do with it, that's up to you. Hello, soul family. My name is Melissa, and I'm an energy alchemist. That means I work with the unseen, shifting thoughts, emotions, and energetic patterns to help you unlock healing, alignment, and soul-level transformation. I help you feel what's really going on beneath the surface so that you can finally rewrite the story that your body has been trying to tell you. This is how you remember who you are. And I'm here to tell you, you are an energy alchemist too, whether you realize it or not. Even if you've been doing it by accident and winging it your whole life, you've still been working with energy. Now just imagine what's possible when you start doing it on purpose. I'm here to walk you back to yourself, to help you connect with your higher self, to show you that you can have a spiritual awakening every single day of your life. That's how you unlock flow state. That's how you create quantum leap after quantum leap. And one last thing before we begin, this isn't medical advice. This video is for educational and inspirational purposes only. I'm sharing what I've learned from over 20 years of walking beside people on their healing journeys and from my own experience of healing from the inside out. So let's dive in. Starting with what a healing reaction actually is. You might not have heard the term healing reaction, healing crisis, or Herxheimer reaction before, but I can promise you that you've lived through one. This is what a cold or flu really is. Your body is not under attack, it's cleaning house. This means it's releasing physical, chemical, and emotional debris that has built up over the year. And sometimes it gets released faster than your body can eliminate it. It can be uncomfortable and sometimes even alarming, but it's not a sign that something's wrong. It's a sign that something is moving. And here's what's actually happening. The liver and your bowels are the main detox channels, especially for chemical debris. When things are flowing, toxins will exit through your stool. Your kidneys, they filter and balance your blood. They're not there for eliminating waste. They eliminate the excess so that you remain balanced. Your skin is going to jump in when the liver is overburdened, and you'll start to see things like rashes and skin inflammation, sometimes pimples or pustules and sweating. The lungs and the respiratory system are there to express waste through respiratory secretions and mucus, and sometimes you'll end up with a sore throat, runny nose, cough, or congestion. So while it might look like you're coming down with something, what's actually happening is that your body is coming alive. It's not falling apart, it's healing. And here's why you don't need to be afraid. This is exactly what it was designed to do. Yes, it can feel intense, but it is also sacred. It's a reset, a rebirth. Think of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Think of Christ emerging from the tomb, a butterfly coming out of its chrysalis. This is what transformation looks like in real time. We've all heard this before. Go home, get rest, drink fluids. Let me also suggest patience, understanding, forgiveness, and unconditional love for yourself. Because above all, you need to trust that your body isn't betraying you, it's responding to the healing that you called in. What's waiting for you on the other side of this discomfort is nothing short of a miracle, a more complete, more radiant, more awakened version of you. Stay with me because this is where it starts to get real. This is where we're going to talk about what might be happening in your body now that you've started shifting some serious energy and you are alchemizing shame and guilt. This isn't a checklist. This is a mirror. When I tapped into the collective field of the people this message was meant for, these are the patterns that I was called to speak on. So if you're still here, there's a good chance one of them has your name on it. Let's start with shame. Shame is a hiding emotion. It's convincing you to stay small, stay invisible, and stay quiet. It tells you that you're safer if you're unseen. And that message doesn't just stay in your head, it moves into your body. This can show up as weight gain or resistance to weight loss, constipation, upset stomach, lumps, cysts, warts, corns, cold sores, acne, rashes. Notice the pattern, people? Eczema, chronic bruising, spider veins, cellulite, wounds that don't heal, dull skin, limp hair, puffiness, and fluid retention. These are not random. It's your body echoing the belief that I should not be seen. But guess what? That's not your truth. And when you begin releasing shame, your body is going to start releasing everything that it built to protect you. You'll notice that your skin gets clearer. Rashes fade, lumps soften, blemishes dry up, corns dissolve, cold sores vanish, and bruising fades. It stays gone. Sometimes things might get louder before they soften. You might have a flare up. You might see something come out of you that, quite frankly, is shocking. But don't panic. Allow it. Keep the skin clean, keep it moisturized, and above all, ask your body what it needs. If you're not sure how to do that, I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that shows you how to tune in and get a clear yes or no answer. Your body will always tell you the truth. You just have to learn how to listen to it. I got to give you a couple more truth bombs about shame. The epidemic of obesity and digestive problems in this country is at an all-time high. But guess what? It's all related to shame. Because shame just doesn't weigh on your heart, it stores itself in your body. Even if you weren't trying to lose weight, you might suddenly start dropping fluid. Maybe your socks don't leave marks anymore, your face is less puffy, your hair and skin start to glow again when you release shame. This is because your body isn't cushioning you from being seen anymore, and it's done building armor. My friends, if you've been on a weight loss journey and hit a plateau, I know how frustrating that is, but I'm here to tell you, releasing shame is going to shatter that plateau into a million pieces, because this is where it becomes sacred. You're not punishing yourself anymore, you're co-creating. You're listening and trusting, and your body feels that. It responds. Now, my friends with digestion problems, shame is not just weighing you down, it's backing you up. And if you've been holding on to an old shame story, then you've probably been constipated. But as you begin to let go, your body is going to follow suit. And sometimes things get moving quickly and you might swing to the other extreme. Yes, that means diarrhea, but nothing's wrong. Just smile, flush, and say, thank you, body. I see you and I trust you. Because when you release shame, you release everything that came with it. Moving on to guilt. Guilt is a punisher. It convinces your body that pain is the price to pay for peace and you don't get to heal unless you hurt first. And when guilt gets stuck, the body becomes the evidence. I'm talking about chronic foot or hip pain, migraines, itchy skin, mid-back tension, recurring ingrown toenails, and it can run deeper too. This looks like autoimmune diseases, Crohn's, colitis, kidney stones, chronic urinary tract infections, lupus, fibromyalgia. These diseases are so misunderstood, so misdiagnosed, and so mistreated. It's because we don't understand that these are the result of you telling your body that I did something wrong and I must suffer for it. But that story is a lie. And when guilt is released, your body stops punishing you. The rash calms, the nerve pain softens, your sleep deepens, autoimmune flares quiet or stop altogether, pain in the hips and feet lightens. You might even be dancing again before you know it. And if you've been stuck in the loop of chronic infections, I see you. You've done the pills, the side effects, the frustration. But I'm telling you, when you stop believing you deserve to suffer, The body no longer needs to keep the score. The symptoms were messengers, and now that the message has been heard, you are free to heal. Here's how to support yourself as guilt clears. Check your relationships with pain meds. If you've been on opiates or strong prescriptions, you might not need them as much anymore. But please don't quit cold turkey, taper, and get support. If you've been on long-term antibiotics for chronic infections and things feel different, talk to your doctor. Ask if it's time to reassess. If you are on immunosuppressants for autoimmune disease, start journaling. Track your symptoms. If your flares are fading, bring that data to your provider. Because when guilt leaves the body, you might not need to treat what's no longer there. You are reclaiming your balance. You're releasing punishment, and you're learning how to live free. So how are you going to support all of this physically? First, what you need to remember is that you are being born again, and birth is messy. It's loud, and there's body fluids everywhere. So you might be peeing more. You might get gassy. People might not want to sit next to you, and that's okay. Things might get weird. Let them. Your blood and your lymph are your living waters, and they need to flow right now, so help them. Drink more water, move, dance, stretch, sing, tap, sweat it out. This means exercise. Get in the sauna, get in the sunshine, breathe deeply, cry freely, lay on the ground, touch a tree, put your bare feet on the earth, because you were cut from this place, so let your frequency match hers. And above all, journal. Write what you feel, what's moving, what's clearing. Try automatic writing. This is where your higher self speaks through your pen. Capture those messages. You'll need them later. And one last thing. Don't be afraid when things start to fall away. Some relationships may fade, some jobs may end, but you are not being punished. You are making space. Keep releasing the shame. Keep softening the guilt. Keep reclaiming your power, because this is manifestation in motion. This is how you attract aligned love, sacred work, and vibrant health. Everything that has been locked inside of you just got the key. Your higher self is the divine spark that breathes life in you, moves you, and animates your entire world. And when you align with that, you stop chasing, fixing, and overthinking. You start flowing, trusting, and creating. And your body starts reflecting that. The synchronicities, the timing, and the breakthroughs, these aren't coincidences. They're confirmation. And if you've started noticing that magic, I want to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. Let's share those moments. Let's remind each other that we're not crazy, we're connected. And we are watching God move, not just around us, but through us. This is the moment your soul signed up for, and I'm so honored to be walking beside you. If you want to go deeper together, email me at inspiredenergyalchemy@gmail.com for a free discovery call to see if working one-on-one with me is a good fit. And if someone came to mind while you were listening, someone who needs this perspective, please share it with them. Until next time, may your heart be filled with peace as you sit in the space between knowing and becoming. Much love.